Please don't do this. I begged over and over, but no one was listening. I thrashed against their hold, but nothing. I'm your Luna, I screamed at the top of my lungs, but then his laugh from the other room broke all the fight in me. Luke, please. I begged once more time, my voice hoarse. Kill it once it's done. Toss her out. She will have to survive on her own from here on out. He can't mean that. This was our baby. Our baby is a mistake from the moon goddess. One I will rectify. His voice called again from the other room. He wouldn't even face me. Now do it. That's an order. Yes, Alpha. It was a mistake to come here. It was a mistake to give him everything. Oh, and Doctor? Her sweet voice called from the other room. My stepsister, Shannon. I gritted my teeth. Don't use any anesthetic. She should feel everything. Yes, Luna. The doctor turned back to me with sad eyes, but when he picked up the scalpel, I knew I was screwed. I'm sorry, baby. Mama couldn't save you. She wanted you so much. I tried to rub my stomach, but the nurses had strapped me down. When the doctor approached, I realized he was using a silver blade. Silver. My whisper was almost silent, but he nodded. I knew then that Shannon didn't want me to survive. She wanted my life so badly that she lied about me cheating on my mate, showing photos as proof. But I never touched another wolf, nor would I again, not after this betrayal. Why, moon goddess, why would you give him to me just to take him away? My pup, I cried silently as the doctor cut into my abdomen, and I felt my baby thrash inside. He knew it was too early to be born. This was a death sentence for both of us. Bring me the body of the pup. Yes, Alpha. I felt every slice as he cut into me, and finally I could take it no longer. I started to scream. Soon I felt the blood trickling down my side, every drip off of me hitting the floor. I thrashed against the restraints, but the silver had made me weak. I'm sorry, baby. They weren't trying to keep me alive, which I expected, but I wished wasn't true. I used to love my mate, but I felt the love die in me when I saw my pup being ripped from my belly. Please let me hold him once. I tried to move my arms to reach for him, but I was still tied down. The doctor, who was shedding tears, brought my pup and laid him on my chest. He was perfect. I rubbed his scent on my face and mine on his. He would forever be a part of my soul, my missing piece. Doctor, now. Yes, Alpha. The doctor picked the baby up and rushed out, leaving me spread open to the elements. I felt my life slipping away as the door opened and Shannon came in. Her smug smile was firmly in place. I told you I would take your life, Amy. I would have your mate, and I have, over and over, since he found out of your betrayal. Shannon walked over and laid a kiss on my face as I snarled. He is perfection, and don't worry, I will give him another son. She laid her hand on her stomach and I started to laugh. What's so funny? I can smell the beta on you. That's Derek's child, and it's a girl. Nice try though. She snarled and raised her hand, growing her claws to deliver the final blow. But the door was ripped open and my mate, the man I now hated most in the world, stepped inside. His eyes were red, and I started to laugh again. You bitch, he snarled and struck out, whipping Shannon to the other side of the room. Brandon, Shannon shrieked as she hit the wall. What's wrong? She staggered to her feet, but more blood dripped out of me and I closed my eyes. You lied, he screamed, shaking the walls as his aura struck out, but I could barely feel it. I felt the silver traveling in my veins getting closer to my sluggish heart. This was my pup. I can smell me on him. He was mine. Brandon's eyes grew redder as the tears gathered. You said she cheated on me and that it wasn't my pup. She did cheat on you. I guess I was wrong about the pup. You said you smelt it. From the sound of it, he lunged for her again, but him clutching our baby in his arm was the last thing I saw, and I wanted to never see it again. He did this to us. Not Shannon. She played her part well, sure, but him not believing me, not waiting for a few more days to smell the pup. That was his fault, and all of our downfalls. I prayed for the moon goddess to take me. I no longer wanted to be here. I wanted to be with my pup. Save her. No, Shannon screamed. I'm the Luna now. You marked me last night. Ah, so that was the pain I felt last night. His betrayal had bile shoot into my mouth. I am bearing your pup. I started to laugh again. I cracked my eyes to see my mate, Brandon, hovering next to me. Stay with me, Amy. Beta's baby. She is fucking the beta. I choked out the words and laughed as horror bloomed in his eyes. Blood flew from my mouth as I smiled again. Save her. No, I slammed out, putting all of my power in it. Don't move. I used my alpha strength to freeze everyone, including my mate. How? Brandon looked down at me, pleading. Let me save you. I am descended from the moon goddess, and you don't deserve to save me. You don't deserve our pup. You were weak, and now you lost everything. I smiled up at him as I felt my life from my body, and then I was free.